Where are these questions?
I'm giving it to you.
I'm such an expert.
All right, let's go.
Let's go.
So I'm going to give you the question. I'll go A, B, C, or D. Dr. Frankenstein's first name was A, Igor, B, Sheldon, C, Henry, or D, Victor. Now, as a caveat, this is in the movie.
This is in the movie.
Right.
Well,
not the book version.
Do we have TikTok music?
Oh, I should have did that, right? That kind of, what about this?
I'm dead.
Okay. When you take too long, I'll play the machine gun.
There's a little pressure there, isn't it?
It is.
Well, of course, it can't be Igor. You know who Igor is.
Well, of course.
You know. I won't say who Igor is because God knows that's probably one of the questions coming up.
Now, do you want to use a lifeline or call a friend?
I could ask for Sally or Anthony, but I don't think they're not gonna help me with that.
No. Clocks are ticking, Steve. Let's go.
Give me
an answer.
I know we only have an hour, and I could milk this for all it's worth, but I do believe it's Victor. Victor Frankenstein.
Now you would be wrong. And
What?
I'll tell you why. That's why I gave you the caveat that it's not the book version, it was the movie. Because in the book...
Are you talking about Young Frankenstein?
No. I'm talking about Frankenstein, the movie.
Okay.
The classic 1930,
So
31.
give me the choices then. So we know it's not Igor.
No, it was Henry. Now, I'll tell you why.
I was going to get another chance,
No,
couldn't I?
you don't get another choice. It's like your SATs. It's over.
You're
not going to a good college.
No,
you'll get into local community
blew all
school.
the fun out of it.
No, I didn't blow anything.
Oh, come on.
So, anyway.
Really? Yes, press that all you want. That's
all right,
it's not going to help. They ain't going to help you, friend.
They didn't want to use Victor because in the movie, they thought Henry would be not as scary or eerie. So in the book, it was Victor.
Right. Victor.
All right, let's go to number 2.
Number 2.
This is going wonderfully.
Yes, like number 2.
Who played the monster? Was it A, Lon Chaney, the man of 1,000 faces?
Very good.
B, Bela Lugosi. Did you like my Bella? C, Al Pacino. Or, he hits my hair. Oh, no, that was Tony Manero. That's John Travolta, sorry.
Oh, my God. Can I get a stale bagel to throw at you now? Okay, go ahead.
Or D, Boris Karloff.
Oh, gee. I'm going to say Boris Karloff, but for some reason I'm going to lose on the technicality.
No.
You might be wrong.
You got it, Stephen. It was Boris Karloff.
Karloff.
And now we'll go to our final question for round 1. And there's only one round, thank God. Where was Frankenstein created? Where was the book written?
Mm-hmm.
A, Germany. B, Austria. C, Transylvania. Or D, Levittown.
Okay.
Levittown.
All right, let's see.
Could be. There's a lot of frightening things in Levittown.
Yeah,
sure.
Levittown is a crazy place.
Yeah, it's scary.
Scares the bejesus out of me, I'll tell you that.
I'm scared when I leave the parking lot at night.
I'm telling you, yeah, really. Just get stuck on Hempstead Turnpike and you can never get out. And that's at 10 o'clock at night. So it's not Levittown. I don't think it's Transylvania. So then it's got to be either, what were the other two?
Germany or Austria?
Germany or Austria. Now, I did know this because actually in high school we did Frankenstein as a play, Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. I'm gonna. Gee, that's very close. I'm gonna say Germany.
Very good, wonderful.
Thank you.
Very good, Stephen. You are a winner.
My rules of deduction are incredible.
Of the Frankenstein sweepstakes. Now, a couple of other facts. I'll give you a couple of quick facts about Frankenstein, top grossing movie in 1931.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is interesting. I'll give you the 2 other actors who were offered the part before Boris Karloff and turned it down. John Carradine and Bela Lugosi.
That I know.
Now,
Bella, I know. You going to tell me the story about Bella?
Well, here's John Carradine's version of his turn down. I will not, he said, I am an actor, not a monster. Actually, that's what Bela Lugosi said. But apparently 5 years later, for the right money, he was a monster because he played it in, I think it was Frankenstein meets somebody. The werewolf.
Yeah, I think the thing was with Bella. I think it was with Bella that he, he was an actor and he didn't feel he needed makeup. Or
Right.
he wasn't going to put makeup on, so he goes, he's an actor.
He's an actor. I don't play a monster with bolts in my neck.
And then he finished up his career with Plan 9 from Outer Space.
Now,
So
I can relate to Bela Lugosi because if you're following our show, you know I've had the problem with my being chosen as a zombie for Night of the Living Dead.
And
And I understand where he's coming from.
you're an actor, but at least you're working, Steve.
Well, I don't. Do we get paid for this?
I don't know, but at least you got a part. I'm just saying. All right, but whatever.
Anyway.
You didn't want the part
That's true.
for the whatchamacall.
And I'll give you two other facts on a Young Frankenstein vehicle, a spin-off, a funny spin-off. We all know Young Frankenstein, Mel Brooks, Gene Wilder. Mm-hmm. The Walk This Way Aerosmith song was inspired by Marty Feldman when he said walk this way.
Is that true?
That is true.
That is fantastic.
Isn't that? And
Now, if I knew that, I would have played that on my Halloween show.
we should have played that.
at the station. But yeah, that's
I found that really interesting.
that is good. And actually, I am a couple of degrees of separation away from Steven Tyler. So if I meet him, I'm going to ask him.
That's
about
a great. Now you have something to talk
Is
about.
that I could chat with him about that? Thank you.
Definitely. Tell him I said hi.
I shall.
Okay. And the other little tidbit was actually Gene Hackman heard about the movie coming up, Frankenstein, Young Frankenstein. So he asked his tennis partner,
Mel Brooks.
Gene
It
Wilder.
was Gene Wilder. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think Mel Brooks can play tennis.
Mel Brooks did play tennis.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he did.
So he asked Gene Wilder, he said, I've done all dramatic parts. I want a taste. I want to get my teeth into a comedy.
Wants to do a comedy.
And they gave him this small part, and the role was legendary, right? How great was he as the blind man?
It was amazing.
With the soup.
he really almost stole.
It was great.
When he lights Peter Boyle's finger.
He's like, oh, thank you. I haven't had company in so long.
And what was the line? He's running out. He ran out. And what does he say to him?
Oh, my
I have. He made dessert.
He was made dessert. He said,
something
he's
right.
like, wait, don't leave.